So we may have entered the August at this point, and August begins on a great note for the Indian contingent in the Paris Olympics because HS Prannoy has made it into the round of 16 by beating his Vietnamese opponent in three tight games. I mean, if you look at the scoreline 16-21, 21-11, 21-12, you may think that it was Prannoy who was dominating, but no, there were some nerves after he lost the first game. He was making a lot of uncharacteristic errors, and that is why when you looked at it, you felt that maybe an upset was on the cards. Maybe all the other plans that we were having of a all Indian clash in the round of 16 was going to be scuppered, but no. HS Prannoy pulled himself back, and through wonderful court coverage as well as whatever was happening in the net, whatever was happening with the forehand pass, the smashes that the Vietnamese shuttler was doing was indeed testing HS Prannoy, but he withstood all that, and boy oh boy did he achieve a fantastic win. The last two games in particular, he was sensational, winning it 21-11, 21-12, and now HS Prannoy is in the round of 16. It sums up a great day for Indian badminton. What began at 12 in the afternoon with PV Sindhu, now it culminated with Lakshya Sen pulling off an absolutely wonderful performance against Jonathan Christie in the group of death to make it into the next round. Towards the fag end in the night, yes, it did stretch a bit, but then HS Prannoy managed to pull off a wonderful victory, and that is the reason why you will see the Indian contingent mostly holding their own in the badminton format. So fantastic achievement that HS Prannoy has achieved. So round of 16, you're going to see an all-Indian encounter, Lakshya Sen versus HS Prannoy, and it will be very mixed at this point. Who do we support? Who do we not support? Because one Indian is definitely bowing out, and then you're down to just three with PV Sindhu, Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy, and one of either HS Prannoy or Lakshya Sen at this point. So a great effort indeed, but then there are tougher challenges awaiting the Indian contingents in the later rounds as well. The same that we were saying with Lakshya Sen, perhaps you will encounter the likes of Victor Axelsen and Shi Yuki later on as the Olympics progresses. So hockey, if you look at it, badminton action is really hotting up at this point in time. And all the major matches that you're seeing from tomorrow, it is going to be make or break because PV Sindhu is taking on He Bingzhou. Now, He Bingzhou had suffered a loss in that bronze medal playoff against PV Sindhu in Tokyo. Then you have Lakshya Sen versus, you may look at it, HS Prannoy, and it's going to be a really intense encounter. Satvik Sairaj, Rankireddy, Chirag Shetty will play in the quarterfinals, and one hopes that they avoid a slip-up and they become our best medal contender at this point. Whether it's bronze, whether it's silver, or whether it is gold. They are our best medal hopes at this point in time. So HS Prannoy, a fantastic situation that is there. People will be wondering, who do we support, Prannoy or Lakshya? So that is the situation. So Lakshya versus Prannoy, it's going to be a hell of an encounter that we're seeing tomorrow. Maybe the times will differ because Prannoy's match ended in the midnight time, so maybe it could be slightly deferred, but we will just see how that goes on. So Prannoy is in the round of 16, but it is an all-Indian clash in the round of 16. HS Prannoy versus Lakshya Sen. It is going to be fantastic indeed. And we look at it, what Anand Kishore is saying. Now, only one of Prannoy or Sen will go ahead. I'll support Lakshya Sen, obviously, for his knack of winning against the worst odds. Yes, Lakshya Sen does indeed tend to win in tough situations also, but he also kind of buckles under pressure. Today, he put on an inspired show against Jonathan Christie. Maybe against HS Prannoy, he can put in a good show, but it will be very difficult. Then Priyanshu sings Lakshya versus Prannoy, support India. Well, जीतेगा तो इंडिया ही, but yes, one player will definitely go out, and that will be quite sad, but that's the nature of the sport. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. Bye-bye.